Hey, and good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia First Alert Weather Center with the weather update here on your Thursday, March 13th, 2025. Now, before we get going, we always like to welcome aboard all our new followers and again say thank you for joining us. And if you're not yet officially a follower, please go to the link down below. It's going to take you to the main Facebook page right there. And you're going to hit that like there in the upper right-hand corner, and that way you officially ensure yourself to being a follower on this page. It's important because if you'd like to be alerted on severe weather coverage, you got to be a follower, so please hit that like there on the main page. All right, of course, everybody's talking about the upcoming potential for severe weather. This is definitely the strongest we've seen so far of the young spring season and kind of get you into that mindset to be weather aware and be ready to go should the worst come through your area. So let's go ahead and talk about what we got to deal with for the short term, which is basically clouds right now. So looking at Blue Ridge Forward this afternoon, we get a little sunshine, a little cloudy conditions out there. The system really is kind of petering on out. The one that was going to bring us a few scattered showers today is going to be extremely limited. I'm not seeing a whole lot out there. And also seeing a little bit of that filtered sunshine action out there in Lake Lanier. Hey, let's go a little fishing action going on out there right now. A little bit of a breeze, but really not looking too bad out there for this afternoon. Looking at the radar, seeing some very light returns up here across extreme North Georgia. Again, could not rule out an isolated shower here for tonight because we get the remnants of this upper level feature kind of sweeping in across our area. And again, no watches and warnings to worry about. I'm not expecting anything really here for the rest of the day, but a different story as we go in toward this weekend, especially going into Saturday night. Now, here's what's left of that system. We are seeing some decent showers down here across east central Alabama heading toward the Columbus area, and some light returns up across northeast Georgia. But again, the bulk of the energy looks like it's down here to the south. I'm not expecting a whole lot in the way of activity across North Georgia here on your Thursday afternoon. Again, you can kind of see the counterclockwise sweep of that upper level system as it kind of moves on through. Daytime heating may bubble up, and again, maybe a spotty shower here for this afternoon, but again, nothing too widespread, as our bread and butter is going to be that big system that's going to be ejecting out of the Rockies going in toward tomorrow. Now, here is the latest from the Storms Prediction Center. Again, we got all of North Georgia in this enhanced area. As I mentioned yesterday, I did suspect that we were going to see a moderate into this zone, and that's exactly what happened here. It's just all the ingredients are kind of coming together here, and I suggest we might see a decent tornado outbreak in here across Mississippi and Alabama. I don't think it'll be quite as robust for our area because the timing is coming in at night, so we're going to lose some of that instability, that daytime heating, that fuel source for these storms. That's one reason. And also, I think the best dynamics will begin to shift up to the north. Not to say that we won't see any, because I still think there's a possibility of a few tornadoes, but the outbreak here going in towards Saturday afternoon and evening, this is going to be the prime zone to kind of watch. Now, what's different from this system from previous ones is this, okay? This is our short-term model. We're finally getting close enough now. This goes on about 48 hours, so we can kind of look at this. And this is going into Saturday morning. Look at this back here toward our west. This is what we call surface CAPE, all right? So when we have CAPE like this is fuel for the fire. It's gasoline, okay? It's warm, moist air. That's what thunderstorms like. And we see it increasing here back toward our west. This is going to come over us as we go throughout the day on Saturday. So we're going to have some instability, something that was lacking from many of the previous systems. We were basically all dynamics driven. And this system is going to have the strong dynamics as well as a fuel source with this. Thus, the stronger situation across areas of Mississippi and Alabama because of what we're seeing right now. So let's go ahead and go through the model data. What we're going to go through first is the high resolution model. It's going to take us out towards Saturday morning, and we're going to watch this very closely. Again, watch that timestamp there in that upper right-hand corner as I kind of drag you through this. Again, we're saying goodbye to that activity. This is verifying pretty decent. You saw the radar there. We're seeing a little bit of activity there in southern Alabama here for right now. So again, it couldn't rule out a spotty shower this afternoon, but really not a big deal. And even tomorrow across extreme North Georgia, maybe you see a spotty shower as well. But for the most part, we're going to stay dry. So we're going to be watching what happens as this system begins to emerge as we go into late in the day on Friday and Saturday. So we're seeing some of the thunderstorms up here. You kind of see the tail end, but they're across areas of Missouri. And we're seeing the moisture increasing or back off toward our west. But again, watch what happens here as we go through Friday night and into Saturday morning, okay? We're seeing the activity there spiking there quite a bit there across Alabama. Could see some individual supercells there start to go off. And then you see it kind of riding into North Georgia. So we may get some initial rain in here first going into Saturday morning before the main thrust of this system comes at us. There's a very strong jet stream energy that's still got to rotate around the bottom of this trough. And this energy is going to be back off here toward the west. And as it kind of moves into that juicy air, we're going to fire up some more thunderstorms. And again, Mississippi and Alabama definitely under the gun here for a potential tornado outbreak. How bad still remains to be seen. We'll get a little bit of fine tune on that forecast as we close the hours. By tomorrow, we should have the entirety of the event pretty much undercover with the short-term models here. So let's go over to the GFS model. We're going to take you again through the duration of this as this comes on through. I will say it looks like it's slowed down just a little bit as far as when it's going to clear on through. Again, at the same time frame, folks, like 11 o'clock at night till 6 in the morning, basically, that window as this comes on through. And then by the time we go into Sunday afternoon, we're looking pretty good. Things begin to clear on out there. We'll be cooler behind the system going into Monday. Probably have some 30s back in here for Monday morning and the highs in the 60s once again. So cool down there on Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to quickly warm back up as we go to Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we're going to have to watch what happens going into Thursday, okay? Question marks on the Thursday forecast. Okay, the GFS here is being pretty fast with this pretty good shot of some cold air that's coming on down for right now. I kind of leaned on the European, but I needed to get this update done for you a little early. Got to take my father to an appointment today. So again, this is bringing it in on Thursday morning pretty quickly, and then really kind of dropping the temperatures here quite a bit. We'll see lows going into definitely by Friday back down into the 30s and even some freezing temperatures around once again. So again, no planting yet, folks, across North Georgia. Wait till we get to past 1 April and I think we'll be okay. But we got a pretty good shot of cold air coming down on your Thursday. All right, let's go look at the surface maps here. Let's take you through this again to kind of watch as I kind of highlight the timing of the system as it comes on through. So again, we're looking at Friday morning. Not looking too bad there. Okay, Friday morning we got a high pressure and control, what's left of it anyway. And then you see the active weather there going into Friday night. You see in the severe weather here, going to light up here from Illinois, stretching all the way back into Mississippi as this very strong area of low pressure. I mean, it's definitely an inland hurricane. Pressure down to 975 millibars. That's 5 millibars stronger than that big one we just had a little over a week ago. So this is much stronger system here as this comes closer to us. This is Saturday morning, seeing all that active weather there. And then by Sunday, should be clearing on through. So where it does between here and there is what we got to watch closely. But it looks like we cool off going into Monday. Monday's looking pretty good. Tuesday looking good with the sunshine. And then Wednesday, we'll watch that next system come on down through. And that'll bring us that chance of rain going into your Thursday. Right now, I got it at about 40% for right now. All right, let's go ahead and look at your forecast here for tomorrow. Again, we're going to go with partly sunny skies. We'll see a high of 71 and a low of 50. So a fairly mild night across everybody across North Georgia for tonight. Generally holding into the 40s up in the mountains. Most everybody else here kind of in the lower 50s here of overnight lows. Jasper at 51, LJ at 49, Clayton at 47. So again, not bad here. Again, some clouds and generally a kind of a light wind for tonight. Tomorrow, very mild day, a little bit cooler up in the mountains, obviously what's sort of left of that upper level low. And generally going to see temperatures around 70, but everybody else kind of low to mid 70s, even 77 there in Rome, 75 in Douglasville, and 71 in Gainesville. Again, looking pretty good. And any chance of that rain, by the way, will be up toward the north, all right? Now, as far as forecasts elsewhere, Nashville 83, Memphis 81. Look how warm it is. 80-degree temperatures back here. That gives you a good indication just how much milder it's going to be with this next system. 73 in Atlanta, 77 in Charlotte, and 76 degrees over there into Savannah. Here's the rest of the 7-day forecast. Again, still got that weather alert day here for Saturday going into Sunday as we watch the severe weather. 70% there on Saturday. Could get some rains in the morning first before that initial thrust comes in here. 100% chance of rain, obviously, Saturday night. Should be ending sometime Sunday morning. So we're still fine-tuning the timing on this system. So stay tuned for updates as we get continue to kind of shrink that window down. Notice it's cooler, 63, 42 on Monday. We warm right back up there on Wednesday. Let's leave a question mark on the Thursday forecast for right now on day 7 because there is a disparity between what the European is showing and what the American GFS is showing as far as that timing of the next front. Regardless, it's going to be much cooler. That is for sure as we go toward the end of next week, and we could see some frosty weather around. So again, no planting just yet. I'll let you know when we're ready to go ahead and start doing some planting outside for right now. All right, so we're going to continue to track the system robustly for right now. My plan right now is to kind of wait and see as far as the timing for the severe weather, as far as when we're going to do our Facebook's lives here. I will probably do a YouTube broadcast coverage for the weather on Friday evening as it starts to fire up a little bit, but we'll definitely be simulcasting on both YouTube and on Facebook on Saturday. So again, make sure that you are a follower on the page, and again, that link's down below so that you can ensure that you're alerted. You'll get the notification. So it'll say, hey, it's going live on your phone or on whatever you might be, so that you can stay up on the coverage. All right. So we're going to get through this first one. Don't worry, we've got a lot of spring ahead, and hopefully we'll have some good information, keep you updated, and keep you safe here as we go through this upcoming weekend. All right, that's y'all's update for now. Again, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. You guys take it easy. Bye-bye.